speaking of privilege, I wanted to bring this up on this conversation.
Oh, God.
Because this gets brought up a lot. People talk about different privileges and white privilege, and I am not a wealthy white person, so I don't think I've had a lot of privilege when it comes to things like that. But I've had the benefit of having friends who have massive disposable incomes at times, and so I've been asked, right, like when all the I don't know when the right time frame was for it, but your white privilege was a big conversation. Is it still a big conversation?
2016, and
Right,
it's sort of fading now.
Okay.
Started
No,
around
it is a thing. It absolutely is a thing, and I have witnessed it. And being a poor white trash person, facading as somebody with money at one time, I seen it. I seen it. So, me and Andrew, we were having a long night, as we so often do, because he works out of town. He only comes in town every once in a while. So when we get together, we make up lost time.
Yeah.
Right. And 3, 4 o'clock mornings, heavily drunk, are fairly normal for our going outs.
Very
and
much so.
Massively inebriated. And one night, I don't even know what we were doing, because we weren't going towards your house and we weren't going towards my house. We were going the opposite way from where either one of us lived or we would be going to party.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we were doing, right?
Yeah.
But drunk as all get out. We're in a lime green Challenger, right?
That was the yellow.
I mean, canary yellow. Could not be any brighter. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and we hit a DUI checkpoint. I look at Andrew as we're pulling up, and I go, "You're going to jail." I'm walking home, but you're going to jail. There is no way we're getting through this, right? We're just emitting liquor through our pores, right? We stink. So we pull up. Cop knocks on the window, asks us to roll it down. Andrew rolls it down. Cop says, "How y'all boys doing this evening?" His words, I'll let you say it because it's your line.
I hand him my license and I say, "I'm living the American dream."
The cop doesn't even look at his license. He hands it back to Andrew and says, "Y'all boys have a great evening," and proceeds to let us drive on. Dude, there is no way.
I would say that isn't white privilege. That is knowing your audience.
Dude, he was just... I don't
where we were at, we were off Myers Road in Goose Creek.
Yeah, but that was a spot you'd probably think you're going to grab some people for doing bad things. If there was ever a time that I ever felt like the privilege had been laid upon us, it was that moment. And I know we were both shocked. It was just that was amazing. I can't believe. So, if anybody's listening, what I would suggest do is next time you go through a DUI checkpoint and you're worried, just tell them you're living your dream, man.
Living the American dream.
No, the main point was the American dream.
If you'd have told him you're living the North Korea dream or something, we'd have probably been beaten.
It is so mind-boggling, and that is something I think about all the time. All the time. That that could have been life-changing for both of us, right? That could have been very bad. We both could have lost jobs and all kinds of it could have been just the beginning of the snowball of a lot of ill things to happen in our lives. And it was just
thank you, America.
Yeah, very
America.
and as we I don't, maybe my brain I think he cut a wheel when we peeled out. I think there was a little when we left. when we left the cops.
Just a little salt on the wound.
Yeah, just a little bit, right?
You have to play up the bid. You can't be an American without doing a burnout.
I wish I could confirm or deny, but I was inebriated.
It's
Maybe it's just my white trash brain thinking of how things should have played out.
It's just the eagle screech of a car.
So
and
wild.
a yellow
man.
car at that.
Exactly. It's a
Canary
canary in
yellow.
a coal mine.
Could not stand out anymore.